अहिले हालसाल चाहिँ वाशिंगटन स्टेट निवासी र हाम्रो नेपाली दाजुभाइ श्री दर्शन रौनियार यो वाशिंगटन स्टेटको युएस कङ्ग्रेसको लागि डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टीबाट कन्टेन्डर हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँ चाहिँ इलेक्सन प्राइमरी पोस्टमा हुनुहुन्छ र हामी प्राइमरीबाट उहाँलाई अब हाम्रो आफ्नो फाइनेन्सियली मोरल्ली सबै सहयोग मार्फत उहाँलाई चाहिँ प्राइमरी जिताएर हैन र प्राइमरी जितिसकेपछि फेरि हाम्रो जित निश्चित छँदै छ, किनभने अहिले पनि डेमोक्रेटले होल्ड गरिरहेको ठाउँ भएको हुनाले त्यो जो लामो समयदेखि कङ्ग्रेसम्यान हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँ चाहिँ त्यहाँबाट अन्य जबमा जाँदै गर्नुभएको र उहाँको पनि र धेरै डेमोक्रेटहरूको सहयोग चाहिँ हाम्रो दर्शन रौनियारजीलाई प्राप्त भएको ठाउँ भएको हुनाले हामी अहिले प्राइमरीबाट हैन जितेर एउटा डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टीको टिकट मिल्ने बित्तिकै हाम्रो जित चाहिँ सुनिश्चित जस्तै भएको हुनाले हामी हाम्रो क्षेत्रको र यो सबभन्दा गौरवको कुरा के हो भन्दाखेरि नेपालबाट अहिलेसम्मकै यो इतिहासमै अमेरिका आएर युएस कङ्ग्रेसको लागि एउटा नेपालीको छोरो त्यहाँ यो सहभागिता हुने इलेक्सनमै प्रस्तुत हुने र हामी सबैको एउटा नेपालीहरूको पनि भावनात्मक प्रतिनिधित्व र यो अमेरिकीहरूको पनि प्रतिनिधित्व गर्ने एउटा उद्देश्यले उहाँले जुन एउटा महान उसमा लाग्नु भएको छ र यो उहाँको यो उद्देश्यलाई हामी सबै नेपालीहरूले यो हाम्रो पनि सहभागिता हो र हामी पनि एउटा क्यान्डिडेट जस्तै हैन हौसला हामीलाई लागेको खुसी लागेको छ र यो उहाँको सहयोगको लागि अब पश्चिमदेखि अहिले पूर्वको उहाँ भ्रमणमा निस्किनु भएको छ र यो एउटा उहाँको क्याम्पेनको अपडेट गराउने र अहिले के भइरहेको छ कस्तो परिस्थितिबाट उहाँ गुज्रिरहनु भएको छ र स्पेसल्ली यहाँ चाहिँ इलेक्सन भन्ने बित्तिकै एउटा फन्ड रेज गर्नुपर्ने यो बढीभन्दा बढी अर्थ सङ्कलन गरेर एउटा क्याम्पेन चलाउनु पर्ने भएको हुनाले र उहाँ त्यो अभियानमा हामी सबैको सहयोग लिनुको लागि यहाँ अहिले दोस्रोचोटि उहाँ यहाँ उपस्थित हुनुभएको छ। म उहाँलाई यहाँ स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु। बोस्टनवासी ग्रेटर बोस्टन नेपाली कम्युनिटी र
साथीहरूले मिलाइदिनु भएको थियो एउटा प्रोग्राम। इट वाज अ ग्रेट प्रोग्राम। सुमनजी आउनु भएको थियो आफ्नो च्यानलको, उहाँले पनि एउटा लिनुभएको थियो टिभी, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि पनि धेरै प्रचार प्रसार भएको थियो। आई रियली एप्रिसिएट द्याट। आई एप्रिसिएट थ्याङ्क्स अ लट फर द बृहस्पतिजी फर गिभिङ अस द प्लेस हियर टु होस्ट आवर मिटिङ। तपाईहरूलाई अब अलिकति चाहिँ अब मेरो विषयमा त सबैजना थाहै होला, तर अलिकति म स्टिल आई टेल यु लिटल बिट अबाउट माई पर्सनल लाइफ हैन। प्रोफेसनल यो पोलिटिकल र क्याम्पेन चाहिँ अब सबैजना मिलेर कसरी चाहिँ अगाडि बढाउँ भनेर चाहिँ म छोटो जानकारी दिन चाहन्छु। र दिस हेज बिन एक्चुली भेरी गुड अपर्च्युनिटी फर अल अफ अस टु अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड वाट अमेरिकन पोलिटिकल सिस्टम इज अल अबाउट हैन। इट्स मोर अफ लाइक मेरो चाहिँ टुर चाहिँ भइरहेछ एउटा चाहिँ एजुकेसनल भइरहेछ क्या, देन मोर अफ वाट आई क्यान डु एज अ कङ्ग्रेसम्यान। So maybe hopefully we can get into that also. So म दर्शन रौनियार अहिले चाहिँ आई एम क्यान्डिडेट फर युएस कङ्ग्रेस वासिङटनको फर्स्ट कङ्ग्रेसनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट नेपालमा इन्द्रचोकमा हुर्केको हुँ। म जन्मिनुभन्दा पहिल्यै मेरो बुवा खस्नु भएको थियो, लिभिङ माई मदर टु टेक केयर अफ माई सेल्फ माई सिस्टर। सी वाज भेरी यङ, अबाउट 16-17 इयर्स ओल्ड ओन्ली। अनि मेरो मामाले चाहिँ आफ्नै घरमा बस भनेर हामीलाई ल्याउनु भयो इन्द्रचोकको घरमा। म चाहिँ हुर्केको हुँ है। सो मेरो हजुरबुवाले चाहिँ धेरै हामीलाई सघार्नु भएको थियो, मेरो बहिनीलाई र मलाई, बिकज माई मम डिसाइडेड टु गो ब्याक टु स्कुल बिकज एजुकेसन वाज द ओन्ली थिङ द्याट क्यान हेल्प माई चिल्ड्रेन भनेर उहाँले आफ्नो स्कुल थाल्नुभयो, हामीलाई पनि स्कुलमा राख्नुभयो। अनि सो दे आर द टु पिलर्स अफ माई लाइफ, मेरो मम र ग्रान्ड फर सोइङ मी द वे टु ड्रिम अबाउट लाइफ एन्ड बी सक्सेसफुल इफ यु वर्क हार्ड। सो वेयर वी आर आई एम टुडे। अनि ल्याब स्कुलमा चाहिँ करिब एसएलसी सकाएँ मेहनत गरेर धेरै। अनि मेरो चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोनिक्स पढ्ने धेरै नै इच्छा थियो। अनफोर्चुनेटली नेपालमा इलेक्ट्रोनिक इन्जिनियरिङको कलेज थिएन। हामी जहिले पनि अर्को देशलाई जानु पर्थ्यो होइन, इन्डिया पाकिस्तान। सो आई थट डिसाइडेड टु कम टु अमेरिका बिकज दिस इज अ ल्यान्ड अफ अपर्च्युनिटी। बिकज हाम्रो ल्याब स्कुल पनि वाज बेसिकली बिल्ड बाई पार्सियल फन्ड बाई अमेरिकन गभर्मेन्ट। सो आई ह्याड द्याट अफिनिटी टु कम टु अमेरिका। तपाईँ जस्तै म पनि एउटा विद्यार्थी बनेर सिम्पल पर्सन भएर आएको, धेरै मेहनत गरेर ह्याड टु गो थ्रु लट स्ट्रगल। युएसएफमा गएर हाफ डे वी टु स्पेन्ड कुन स्कुलमा कुन कलेजमा अप्लाई गरे हुन्छ कहाँ स्कलरसिप गर्दा पाइन्छ भनेर अनि यहाँ स्टुडेन्ट बनेर पनि धेरै मिहिनेत गरेँ करिब 60-70 आवर्स आई युज टु वर्क एभ्री विक तपाईँहरू जस्तै एन्ड देन टेकिङ इलेक्ट्रोनिक्स कोर्स अनि ग्रेजुएटिङ इन 1992मा इलेक्ट्रोनिक इन्जिनियरिङमा ग्रेजुएट भएर करिब 10 वर्षसम्म मैले हाइटेक कम्पनीमा काम गरेँ धेरै मिहिनेत गरेर pretty much starting from the bottom up and then rising on the corporate ladder to managing a small to large corporation around the world. अनि मैले 98 मा MBA गरेर आफ्नै कम्पनी एउटा स्टार्ट गरेँ because I wanted to live the American dream, and we were a very successful company. We brought the technology to a supermarket and becoming a very niche product that we brought that was accessible and affordable for mass consumers in the US. So मैले चाहिँ पोलिटिक्समा चाहिँ कहिले पनि आउँछु भनेर सोचेको थिएन. अस्कलमा मैले त्यहाँ पढेको थिएँ. अस्कल वाज अ साइन्स कलेज वाज हट बेड फर नेपालको पोलिटिक्सको सुरुवात हुन्थ्यो नि तर चाहिँ मैले इन्ट्रेस्टिङली आई जस्ट युज टु बी अब्जर्भर देयर. मेरो मामा चाहिँ अलिकति धेरै नै पोलिटिक्समा आउनुहुन्थ्यो कङ्ग्रेस पार्टीमा लाग्नुभएको थियो. हि इज भेरी मच इन्फ्लुएन्स देयर. अनि मलाई चाहिँ कता कता एउटा स्पार्क शिव प्रसाद रौनियार कङ्ग्रेसको नेता हुनुहुन्थ्यो. गणेश प्रसादजीहरू के भट्टराईहरू सबै उहाँसँगै हुर्केको हुँ इन्द्रचोककै घरमै त. अनि मलाई चाहिँ एउटा स्पार्क कहिले आएको थियो भने यो इराक वारले गरेर गल्फ वार एन्ड स्पेसली बुसको वार 2000 बिकज आई थट द्याट वाज अनजस्ट वार. इट्स नट द वार द्याट अमेरिका सुड बी वेजिङ एन्ड अमेरिका हेज मुभ अवे फ्रम द फाउन्डिङ प्रिन्सिपल्स. अनि कता कता नेपालको सिचुएसन हेर्दाखेरि पनि मलाई चाहिँ हाउ क्यान आई गिभ ब्याक टु माई ओन कन्ट्री द मदरल्यान्ड एन्ड द कन्ट्री द्याट हेज गिभन मी सो मच फर हु आई एम टुडे भनेर चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ आफूलाई चाहिँ आई वान्ट टु डिभोट माई रेस्ट अफ माई लाइफ टु द पब्लिक साइड भनेर आफूलाई व्यस्त गराएँ. सियाटलमा करिब 6-7 वर्ष अगाडिदेखि डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टीमा इन्भल्भ भएर प्रिसिङ्क लेभलबाट डिस्ट्रिक्टबाट काउन्टीबाट स्टेटबाट फेडरल लेभलमा के प्रोसेस हुँदो रहेछ भनेर मैले धेरै सिकेँ. त्यसमा चाहिँ अब फर्स्ट लेजिस्लेटिभ डिस्ट्रिक्टको मेरो डिस्ट्रिक्ट पर्थ्यो. त्यसमा मैले डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टीबाट इलेक्ट भएर काउन्टीको लेभलमा चाहिँ डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टीको एक्जेक्युटिभमा बस्थेँ. फर्स्ट लेजिस्लेटिभ डिस्ट्रिक्ट एक्जिक्युटिभमा बस्थेँ. अनि त्यसमा उनीहरूले इन्भाइट गरेर मलाई ह्युमन राइट्स कमिसनमा पनि डाइरेक्टर बनायो. त्यसपछि पार्ट्स एडभाइजरी बोर्ड अफ स्नोविस काउन्टी एन्ड भेरियस नन प्रफिट अर्गनाइजेसनको बोर्डमा मैले चाहिँ सर्भ गरेको छु. वान अफ देम वाज अ बो एम कार्सन फाउन्डेसन where we used to raise funds to basically fund a higher education for Nepalese women in Nepal. जसले चाहिँ हाई स्कुल एसएलसीसम्म सकाएपछि चाहिँ कतिजना स्त्रीहरू हुनुहुन्छ they could not afford to go to college. So we were the foundation in Seattle raising funds and sending funds to Nepal, and we used to sponsor about 10-12 जना every year स्त्रीहरूलाई. अनि म चाहिँ फर्स्ट टाइम लर्न गरेको PCO भन्छ PC कमिटी अफिसर इन 2008. I got elected and I got re-elected again in 2010. अनि ओबामाले चाहिँ when he was planning to run for president, he called me up, he asked me, I don't have anybody in Seattle, can you take a lead, to organize campaign for us, Obama for America. So I worked with this campaign in Chicago, really grassroots level, recruiting people, training, volunteering, canvassing, all the things that goes with the grassroots level campaign. I learned from his campaign. So we were very successful, right? अनि त्यति बेला चाहिँ अब मलाई चाहिँ प्लान गर्दै थिएँ. आई वान्ट टु रन फर स्टेट रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ स्टेट सेनेट ड्यु टु माई बिजनेस ले गरेर चाहिँ अलिकति पोसिबल भएन 2008-2010 मा. सो अहिलेको जुन कङ्ग्रेसम्यान हुनुहुन्छ हि वाज प्लानिङ टु रन फर गभर्नर, है. गभर्नर वाज प्लानिङ टु रिटायर बिकज she could run for a third term, but she decided not to run. And then oileko congressman, I met with him many times in events, a lot of democratic events. So I was telling him that if you plan to either retire or run for a governor, that's going to be open seat and I'm going to try to seek your seat. So करीब 6 महिनादेखि last year को I was very busy meeting with a lot of grassroots activists or Democratic Party को हरेक events में जाते politicians-हरूलाई भेट्थें अनि just trying to basically lining up that I'm going to be congressional candidate when that moment comes. And that moment came on June 27th. So governor अहिलेको जे इन्सले भने congressman, he announced for the governorship, त्यसपछि I announced to run for his seat. So that was very much good covered by the local media, as a Nepalese first immigrant running for US Congress. त्यति त्यहाँकै मैले एएनएको कन्भेन्सनमा आएको थिएँ, मलाई पनि भेटेको थिएँ है. डिसीमा आएँ, धेरै प्रचार भयो है. त्यहाँ डिसी नेपालदेखि हरेक मिडियाले धेरै राम्रो कभर गर्नुभयो. त्यसले एउटा के गर्यो भने एउटा ठुलो वेभ ल्यायो, not only in US but throughout the world. So I got so much unprecedented level of support, moral support. Nepal, America, worldwide, people from South America to Japan to Europe, you are the first Nepali to run for US Congress. Please go ahead, we'll support you. You know, you have moral support, we'll collect fund for you. Please keep going, you have to win this election. Then you have moral support, I have a boost. Then I said, I have a whole big force behind me. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि साथीभाइलाई मैले फोन गरेँ, हरेक फोन पनि पाएँ मैले ल यस्तो यस्तो छ तपाईले एउटा कार्यक्रम राखिदिनुस् मिट एन्ड ग्रिट फन्डरेजिङ कार्यक्रम गर्दै चाहिँ लास्ट इयर मैले धेरै क्याम्पेन गरेँ थ्रु आउट द US. Almost I've been to like 35 states. So we raised in 3 months $110,000. You know, that was unprecedented level to raise. And I really want to thank all of you for doing that. Because in whatever it was, you know, from $5 to $2,000 people gave from especially the Nepali community. What that did was that raised my profile as a credible candidate. Because unfortunately you have to raise a lot of money in US politics. Politics is about money in this country. And he has a big community backing him. He has 800 people behind him. And he has raised $100,000+. That's a big deal. So that the Democratic Party, obviously they start following my and paying attention to my campaign. I remember DC ma pani आए 2-3 जनालाई भेटे. त्यसपछि Nancy Pelosi जस्तो leader हैन Stony here भयो Steve जस्तो मान्छेले आएर मलाई shake hand गर्नु भन्नु कि I know about you, about your campaign, you've done a great job in raising funds, you have a great message, you're the best candidate we can find in this race. So keep working hard, we'll support you, we'll get behind you once you win the primary. The most important thing is to go raise funds.
Fund के को लागि raise गर्नुपर्छ कहाँ
I will tell you.
Sure.
So I'm just giving you a little bit of history. You know, so we've been I've been going around and raising funds, and so far we have raised about $200,000, close to $200,000, unprecedented. And majority has come from Nepali community. And I reach out to the South Asian community. So congressman, according to US Constitution, each congressman represents about 700,000 population. So if you divide the population of a state by 700,000, that's the number of congressmen they represent to federal government. You know, US, Washington State, that means we are about 6.3 million population. So now, every 10 years we go through the census data. I hope, can you raise hand who fill up the census data in 2010? There's quite a bit of people, because that's one of the most important things you could do. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're in state or out of state, or what the federal government is look at it is how many Nepalese are there, and they're gonna develop their whole federal program. Visa they can immigration they can hear the funding Nepal how they can manage the diversity. So it's very important you tell everybody to fill up that form. एउटा चीज मैले के देखेँ भने त्यसमा तपाईको कम्बोडिया, लाओस, भियतनाम जस्तोको कन्ट्री पनि थियो, राइट? नेपालको कुन नाम थिएन, राइट? तपाईले बताइदिनु. Where do you from? भन्दा नेपाल थिएन. इन्डियाको पनि थिएन. Do you know why that is? Because we don't have representation. We don't have a प्रतिनिधित्व. तपाईले US Congress capital मा जाने भयो भने नेपाल कहाँ हो भन्दाखेरि 90% I can tell you senator or congressman थाहा पनि छैन होला नेपाल भन्ने एउटा कन्ट्री छ. So it's very important we understand how important it is, right? So यो सेन्ससले गर्दाखेरि so Washington State मा 7 लाख जनसंख्या बढेको थियो. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि we going to have one more congressman from Washington State. So त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो boundary change हुन्छ, है? Change हुँदाखेरि now we're going to be electing 10 congressmen this November election to represent Washington State population of 7 million to US Congress on a federal level. So we were waiting for that map to come out. So map is now out in January. So I'm still in the first district. The district is a massive district, about 130 miles of districts on that, right? About 700,000 population and about 400,000 voters on this one, registered voters. So it may increase. People are still registering to vote in Washington State. So, and we have 4 counties, 20 cities almost. So just think about how many politicians I have to meet. Probably close to 300 politicians I have to meet. And I've been meeting them day in, day out for coffee, for lunch, all that to get my name. A district that covers from Microsoft, Boeing is the biggest company, corporations that falls in my district. So I'll be representing that company. To all the way to the Canadian border, where you have a farmland. agricultural lands. So it's sort of like coming from a history-wise, agriculture is the communications is because there's a lot of federal subsidies come to farmers or then you have a protection of border, also border national security issue that I have to deal with also, being a border state bordering with Canada. So we have a lot of issues at stake that Canada has to address to the population where I am, and then resonate with them where I stand on every issue, from national security to immigration, economy, education, healthcare, all that thing that goes with it. So, and I'm happy with that district. And अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो initially 12 जना candidate थियो because it's open seat. Open seat, another thing you need to understand is it's very critical. Term limit छैन, right? त्यसरी senators or congressmen, once they get elected, it's likely they will get elected because they have party support. They'll put money, they'll put resources, they'll back that candidate, incumbent candidate. त्यसरी senators are like 60, 70 years US Congress काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ, right? You have congressmen been representing 30, 40, 50 years. This congressman was representing for 18 years. One of the congressmen just retired. He served there for 36 years. So how many times we get that opportunity? Not a lot. In the whole US, there's only 25 open seats. And one of them is Washington State. So that's very important you golden opportunity for us to send one Nepali to US Congress. Right? So the district open seat we have more candidates. 12 थियो पहिला, अहिले चाहिँ हामी 7 जना छौं, 5 जना Democrat, 1 जना Republican. There was 4 Republicans, but 3 dropped out. So Republicans are coalition behind one candidate, Republican candidate, only एउटा independent. So we are 7 candidates. We already filed. My name is gonna go on a ballot. हैन? अनि यो हाम्रो चाहिँ Washington State को law अनुसार primary हुन्छ. So it's a primary, it's not a primary, it's sort of like a general election because the whole population votes. पहिला चाहिँ Democrat registered Democrat, Democratic candidate like vote गर्थ्यो, registered Republican candidate like vote गर्थ्यो. अहिले चाहिँ त्यस्तो छैन. What that means is the top 2 primary ones. So दुईटा candidate ले जसले vote पाउँछ त्यसले चाहिँ they advance to general election, which is going to be in November, and that is also a presidential election that we can be electing either Obama or Trump. Right? So it's a high-profile seat, high-profile race, and then a lot of money is going to be flowing into my campaign, especially with the super PAC congressional race. You're probably going to be raising we are looking about $2 million per race by November election. So primary is looking about $1 million to run an effective campaign, right? Because it's a high-profile seat. Democrats wants to retain it, I know, and Republicans wants to take it because they want to have a majority in the US Congress, right? Whoever wins primary, and I'm glad that I hope, and I'm very positive that I will be that candidate to win with your all help. And once I support the primary primary you don't have to worry about it. The whole campaign is going to be taken over by the Democratic Party. Obama will come and campaign for you. He will raise funds. All the top leaders of the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, they're going to come there support. It's going to be a really big race this year. It's going to be nationally focused race because of the open seat. Some media, top media as well. So you need to really understand that. So I'm going and working very hard. You ask me why am I doing it? I'm a living example of American dream. I don't have to. I have a business. I have 2 kids, 6 and 12 years. I have a wife who is a pediatrician who works 10, 12 hours a day. Why the heck I have decided to get into politics and take the dirt that's going to come from the other side, right, down the road. But I saw this is an opportunity for us to represent the Nepal community, to do something about Nepal. अब हाम्रो मेरो क्याम्पेनको अनुसार तपाईको करिब हामी 1.5 लाखदेखि 2 लाख जना छौँ नेपालीहरू in the US without voice, without representation. And the local level of this is a federal base. So that is what it is. So I would say a bunch of 5 reasons you should support me. You should support me, yes, it's a pride for Nepalis, but more of that is I am a credible candidate. I am a viable candidate. We just had a debate every week. This is time, election, the most important thing is a candidate's time. how you manage that time. You just have 24 hours, and you have election. The election day doesn't move, and you have a million things you have to get done, right? So debates are happening, town halls is happening, candidate forum throughout the district is happening. 10 legislative district organized by that. So various labor unions, educational groups, business community, chamber of commerce. I just got 3 emails right now inviting me for LGBT community, women's group, or somebody of candidate forum or like a debate or like I have to go participate. So one of the biggest one was organized by AFL-CIO, largest union in the whole US. So we went in that debate. I outperformed all the candidates, and you can see in my flyer, I came out as the most impressive candidate in this race. So that's a big thing for us. So I've already raised my profile as a candidate. And so people are talking about myself now. And I have a very good chance of winning.